Who is God? Is God the Bible? Is God the Bible? I want to briefly talk about that today, guys. Is God the Bible? So, on this journey, I've been in a lot of churches and been around a lot of Christians. And the common goal of who is God, some people get it twisted, we think that we read the Bible, and by reading the Bible that's our God, by going to church that's our God, and I just want to enlighten some people because I don't feel like it's preached enough to where we can really understand who is God. And so the question is God the Bible? And I want to say no. God is not the Bible. God is not the church. God is not the pastor of the church. God is not the deacon of the church. And so I can go on and on and on. But most importantly, I want you guys to know who is God. God is a spirit. And I'm going to say it again. God is a spirit that we accept in to our souls so it can live within us. So you got to accept God. You got to accept God. You got to accept God, which is, you got to accept the Father, the Son, to within you, to get it within you, so you can gain that spirit within. So, some people get it twisted, and then like I see some Christians, they've been going to church. Like, how long you been going to church? Well, I've been going to church, I've been going to the church here for like 12 years. Okay, so when I miss a couple of days of Sunday church, you ain't no Christian. Wow. Because I missed a few days of church where you ask me, have I been to church? And I say, no, I didn't go this Sunday. And next Sunday come around, I say, no, I didn't go that Sunday. So, now you question if I'm a Christian? God is within you. That's why he said when two monks come together, like if whoever watching this right now, this video right now, we having church. Because two or more has came together and he's in the midst of it. And that's the hidden secret to why God can be and be anywhere in the world and handling any situation that any one of his children are encountering. It's that simple. So I want to say he's not the Bible. And if you think he is, put down in the comments. If I'm wrong, I'm right. And I want the world to know that God is a spirit. On the third day, he rose as a spirit out of the grave. And that's just beauty within itself. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not taking anything from the church. I'm not taking anything from the Bible. You need these things to fellowship and worship. You need the Bible to understand and feed you wisdom and knowledge and know how to deal within this world. But who we talking about is God. Who is he? And I want the world to know who God is. And not think that by you going to church, that's serving God. You are just, that's the God that you serve. Now you need to withdraw and put him in your heart. And it kind of make it a little more sense. I like to use parables. And people try to condemn me for not going to church. So picture of this parable. I am sick. And with being sick, I got to go to the doctor, right? And with going to the doctor, they hospitalized me. So now I'm in the hospital. And let's say, for instance, you know, that I went on a Friday and I had to stay the whole weekend. And they gonna keep me in there for a couple weeks. I miss church. I miss Bible study on Sunday. Bible study Wednesdays. I missed all of that stuff. But if that depletes me, I don't have the real God in me. The devil can go to church. Better yet, the devil sit in the church every Sunday. What do you mean by that, Rodriguez? Demonic people, evil people. They love to go to church. But then you have the godly people that maybe cannot make it to church for some circumstance or whatever reason there may be. But I have to say, I will be okay in that hospital bed if I got God in me. You know? If Pastor Rodriguez can't get there to preach a sermon and pray over me, I'm okay because I got God in me. If ain't nobody in the church able to come out there and spend some time with me, and we talk about the love of Jesus and read a few scriptures, open that King James Version Bible, I'm okay. Because I got the Spirit of God within me. So I want the world to know the truth. So you can understand that what keeps Christians so confused when non-believers so confused when they want to become a Christian. They don't know what they should believe in. I go to church, the pastor, man, he ain't. Yeah, that's okay. That's on the pastor. I see the deacon doing it. That's okay. That's on the deacon. You really there to just learn the word. Get the food within you. And then I do also beg you to basically fill yourself up with the word. You know, and pray for yourself. You know, I don't like too many people praying for me. Not saying other people's prayers don't work. But I like my prayers, you know what I'm saying? I like God. I like to have, you know, the intimate relationship me and God. I like to go to Him and we chop it up the way we chop it up. So I just want to say, guys, that God is not the Bible. He is not the church. So the world can know. So maybe one day you will come to revelation within yourself and say, well, I just want to follow Him now. Because what that brother there said, I understand it now. And you can tell it to your kids and things like this. Because throwing the Bible in their face, they don't understand it, but just tell them, you know, it's like learning that science book at school for the mothers out there. It's like going to school and learning that math, arithmetics and geometry and things of that nature. Flipping that social study book open, you know, things of that nature. That's the same thing with that Bible, just learning it to the best of your ability. Because every pastor gonna preach it different. So however your son or your daughter learn that Bible, let them learn it the way they need to learn it. But teach them not to take nothing from it in a bad way, like, you know, like turn it in there to read the scripture. Now, what the scripture say, read that scripture word for word. Thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal. Those, I think it say you probably can steal, you probably can kill. No. Teach them the right way and let them process the information the way that they need to process. But most importantly, put the Spirit of God within them. And let them know they carry that with them on their journey wherever. They say lead a child up in the way that they shall go in life, and they will never go astray. You give them God, they'll never go astray. Because they know Well, how do they know that, man? We ain't even never seen God. They paint these pictures in the church, and man, it's a white God with blue eyes, and you know, he had woolly hair, and what do we know what he looked like? Forget what he looked like. Nobody's seen his face. He wouldn't show his face. He would always prophesy and give his word out to the people. So with him giving his word out and prophesizing and sending messages, they received it. And then when he was present, you know, they wanted to just touch him. They wanted to be healed. You know, so I just want the world to know that God is not the Bible, and he is not the church. And give that knowledge to your loved ones, and let them know that he is a spirit, and he operating in every one of us. And teach your children that, so they can understand, well, I love this person so much, and how he gonna love everybody? How he gonna be able to be there for everybody? He's a spirit. He's a spirit. And until next time, guys, I'm gonna leave that with you guys. I hope that answered your question in life about who is God, and God is not the Bible. Love y'all. God bless.